I started playing soccer when I was 5 for my grade school, just for fun. I started playing competitively in 3rd grade. I was kind of like recruited by a select coach who had seen me play, so he asked me to come. And I got started just by playing, just something to do after school. I wasn't really into ballerina or dancing, or wasn't very good at it, so I was like, okay, we'll try soccer, see what happens, and it just took off. When I started looking at colleges, I decided to come to UCM because my coach asked me to come down on an official visit, and so the first time I had met him in person was here on campus, and he was very nice. He answered all my questions. He made me feel like a part of the school before I was even here. He showed me around campus. I loved the campus. I loved how UCM is very athletic oriented and how they care about the athletes and how there's so many athletes here and how we're a good D2 school. I get to the locker room probably like 45-30 minutes before practice, just so I have time to change into my practice gear, hang out with the team, just kind of get focused for practice. And if I need to go and see the trainer, get an ankle taped or something, I have time for that. And then Lewis comes in and talks to us about what we're going to do that day, so we know like what to be prepared for. And so depending on what he comes in and says depends on how I prepare. If it's more of an offensive day, then I really need to like stay in and be focused and be ready to like work 100%. I get to the locker room 2 hours before a game, and that just gives me time to focus and prepare for what I need to do for the game. I need to be ready to play on my edge and to work as hard as I can for that 90 minutes. So I get to the locker room, I change, I see the trainer, and then we just dance around the locker room, get pumped, get focused as a team, and just being there early with the whole team really gets us closer together as a team, which is easier because then we play for each other and we play harder for each other when we're on the field. We have really good chemistry on our team. I think it's because we have such a small team that it's easy for us to get close and to not be so cliquey like some other teams could be. I could talk to anyone about anything on my team. I feel like they could do the same. I look up to the freshmen, even though they are freshmen and there's a lot of them. Like, I expect just as much out of them as they should expect out of me. And I think since we hold each other to that high standard, it brings us closer together. I try and stay positive and stay focused, and if I do mess up, then I like work on it later, think about it later when I'm off the field and away from everyone, because a lot of the girls do look up to me as a leader, so I feel like I need to stay positive for them and keep my head up for them and show good body language, just so that they can feed off of that and they can stay positive if they mess up or if they're not having their best game or best day of practice. Then they see that you just have to keep trying hard and working hard to stay positive about it. I think me and Lewis have a really good relationship. He knows how to get the best out of me, or how I can perform my best. And we also can be close on a personal level. He knows he knows a lot that goes on in my life, and I know a lot that goes on his. If he feels we've been together for 3 years now, and he's very open and honest with all of us, and I could go to him for anything if I really needed to. I know he's there for me. As a team, he really wants us to make it past the Sweet 16. And as a team, we all want to do that. We want to make it all the way. We want to make it to the Final Four. We want to be the first of his team to win a national championship. I think that's every team's dream here at UCM, is to win a national championship. And he just brings the best out of all of us, and he has set practices and what we're supposed to do and what we need to get accomplished. And if we're not getting things accomplished during practice, he tells us that we need to regroup and get focused so that we can accomplish those things during practice, so we have a better chance of making it into the Elite Eight and Final Four.